Welcome to Araz News English, where we share with you latest news from South Azerbaijan. Habib Sasanyan, South Azerbaijani national activist, poet, writer, who was unequivocally accused and arrested by Iranian forces on March 15, 2017, was summoned to court. Habib Sasanyan, the civil activist of South Azerbaijan, was invited to 28th branch of Iranian appeal court. Habib Sasanyan was imprisoned and unequivocally accused of espionage, establishing secret organization against the Iranian state, and attempt to divide the country. He defended himself openly in the first court's hearing and rejected these charges. Regardless of all the facts, the judge who favored the Iranian state sentenced him to 10 years in prison, ignoring Habib's file and defense. Habib Sasanyan, who was summoned to the court last week, refused to go, opposing this injustice. Following this incident, on 8th of February, Habib's family was threatened by 26th Division of the court, saying that if Habib will not attend the court hearing, they would confiscate his and his family's house and property. Another South Azerbaijani activist, Mahdi Amirnejad, received the final sentence approved at the appeal court. Mahdi Amirnejad, national activist of South Azerbaijan, was summoned to the appeal court of Tabriz. Mahdi Amirnejad, who was under arrest in the same period as Habib Sasanyan, was sentenced to 2 years in prison by Revolutionary Guard of Tabriz with the same charges: espionage, establishment of secret organization against the Iranian state, and attempts to divide the country. Without further investigation, this sentence of 2 years imprisonment was approved. Organizations and parties whose goal is to reach independence of South Azerbaijan formed the union. According to Araz News Agency, joint declaration was published by political organizations of South Azerbaijan. Among them, Independence Party of South Azerbaijan, Turkic Democratic Union of South Azerbaijan, and National Road Organization of South Azerbaijan. They announced establishment of a union of institutions and organizations seeking independence of South Azerbaijan. The basic principle aimed at this declaration is that South Azerbaijan should be completely independent of Iran. This union, which is to be established, does not accept individual membership, but only parties and organizations which themselves target to achieve independence. Governor of Tabriz city of South Azerbaijan said there is no conflict between education in Turkish language and official Persian language. Majid Khodabakhsh, the governor of Tabriz city, criticized the Iranian government's policy, saying, "The Persian language is a formal language in all Iranian provinces, as stated in Iran's constitution and spiritual codex. But education in Turkish language does not conflict with the official language of the country." According to Khodabakhsh, even though Farsi is an official language, Azerbaijani Turks who live on the territory of South Azerbaijan would better perceive education in their mother tongue. It should be emphasized that Hassan Rouhani, the president of Iran, promised to open Turkish language institution in his election campaign. Empty promises given by the president are nothing but more instruments to take advantage of the South Azerbaijani Turkish nation. Governor of Western Azerbaijan province raised the topic of Urmia Lake drought. According to Araz News Agency, Mohammad Mehdi Shehriari, the governor of the western region of South Azerbaijan, said in an interview about the Lake Urmia revitalization campaign, "I see water of Urmia Lake only in the videos and photographs. Therefore, I do not see this campaign being necessary in the current situation of the country." It should be emphasized that the election of this person to the province of West Azerbaijan caused many negative reactions of the Urmia people. Being from Khorasan, he has no information on social position of South Azerbaijan and no idea of the Lake Urmia's grave condition. It seems like he has been consciously sent to this region by the Iranian state to avoid actions to prevent this ecological disaster. Iranian state does not allocate budget for Tabriz 2018. According to the Araz News Agency, at the city council meeting in Tabriz city about the Tabriz 2018 event, Ferej Golizadeh reported, "The state promised the budget of 760 billion for this event, but until now no money have been given. Therefore we must pay for all incoming guests from our own pocket." He stressed in his remark, "We were interested in Tabriz 2018, waiting for the support of the ministries, but had no support so far." He warned Tabriz that it would be unfair if some certain groups would go abroad under the name of Tabriz 2018. Therefore, the municipality of Tabriz made it necessary to report of such activities. Iran forces South Azerbaijani Turks to migrate due to environmental disaster of Urmia Lake. Urmia Lake is located between two biggest cities of southern Azerbaijan, Tabriz and Urmia. According to experts, this lake, which holds billion tons of salt, is the second largest salt lake in the world. Urmia Lake is an important part of ecosystem in terms of flora and fauna, it also has vital effect on economy in areas such as agriculture and tourism. But now the lake is drying up. Urmia Lake started to dry up about 15 years ago. Experts say mismanagement of water resources is the main reason of the disaster. Among them, tens of thousands of unauthorized wells, the bridge that is a complete engineering disaster, and the inefficient agriculture method that wastes major part of the water. With the desiccation of the lake, billions tons of salt have begun to scatter over the adjacent area and made animals and plants to disappear. If the situation will stay this way, a very large salt desert will emerge, and 14 million people will have to migrate from this region. For at least 20 years, experts have been drawing attention to this problem and warning about deadly consequences. But so far, the Iranian state has not taken any steps to save the lake. Southern Azerbaijani Turks made protest when they saw that the Iranian state ignoring the problem. The protests made in 2008 and 2011 were violently repressed by the Iranian state, and many people were sent to prison. In recent years, numerous calls have been made from within the country and from around the world to the Iranian state officials. The latest example, a group of South Azerbaijani environmental activists launched a signature campaign addressing the religious leader Khamenei. Nearly 100,000 of people have signed this campaign, but despite this, Iranian authorities insist on doing nothing. According to South Azerbaijani activists, Iran consciously condones the draw of Urmia Lake because the Iranian government sees millions of South Azerbaijani Turks neighboring Turkey and Azerbaijan Republic as a major potential threat to the state. If Urmia Lake dry up, significant part of the population will have to leave the region and move to the center and south of the Iran. And the vitally dangerous problem of South Azerbaijan, according to the regime, will be resolved spontaneously. It was all news for this week. See you next Saturday on Araz News English.